Hey everyone, this is going to be my take on how to use avocados in the most unexpected ways. Now when we think about avocados, we often think about avocados on toast for breakfast, but I'm going to show you an alternative, bringing in one half of my heritage, and this is called appam. Appam is a South Indian pancake that's made with rice and coconut. But where the avocado comes in is using this to make a chutney and a salsa on the side that will bring so much freshness to this appam. All right, first thing that goes in is the poni rice. This has been soaked overnight. I've also got some cooked rice added to help with the fermentation. Then I'm going to add in the coconut. About a tablespoon of this will do. This will add really nice flavor to it. Coconut cream and a bit of salt and sugar. We've got to let the appam batter sit to ferment for a little bit. Now, just to make it move a little faster, I'm going to add some yeast. Now, lid goes on, and let's start blending. You want all those fine bits of rice to be blended nicely. So what I'm going to do now is going to pour it into a little bowl, cover it up, and let it sit there and ferment. This next part is where the avocados come in. I'm going to be making an avocado coconut chutney, and my God, it is so good for you. To make this coconut chutney, we're going to add one avocado. To know whether it's ripe or not, all you need to do is grab your avocado right on top, just pressure it down with your thumb really lightly. And if it gives a little, it's ripe, it's ready to roll. And all you need to do here is a little bit of a twist action. Bang. Voila. So just scrape it, and look how clean that is. Beautiful. Goes in here. I'm gonna grab a couple of chilies, just 2 green chilies, and I'm just gonna chop this finely just to help it along. I'm also gonna add in some ginger. Ginger will add so much freshness and also that fragrance and a little bit of heat. But if you use one of these microplane graters, it really helps in the blending process so you don't get chunks of ginger. Yum, yum, yum. All right, now I'm gonna add some herbs. The 2 herbs that are quintessential in this is mint and coriander. Again, I'm just gonna roughly chop it. About a tablespoon of freshly grated coconut. Just a pinch of salt. All right, and finally, some lemon zest. We're also gonna add half the juice. Now, one of these bar mixers is really handy. I'm going to start this process without any other liquid. Let's see how we go. Wow, that's so good. This, as it is a beautiful chutney on its own. It's got such fresh flavors from all the herbs that we added in, and with that slight bit of coconut flavor through it, the lemon, the ginger, and that avocado just makes everything so creamy. But we're gonna amp this up by tempering some spices and adding it to it. So tempering of spices just really infuses this flavor of spices into the oils, and we're gonna pour that over that chutney. So when we temper spices in oil, what we're doing is we're releasing all those flavors and oils from the actual spices itself. So first up, I'm gonna heat up my pan. I'm gonna add in about a teaspoon of coconut oil. Some mustard seed goes in. Mustard seeds always need to pop, so you'll hear it. Once it starts to pop, you know it's ready. Next up, the curry leaves go in. So that's gonna pop a little. I'm gonna turn the heat down a bit. Red chilies, just for that extra bit of heat. And dried chilies, fresh chilies, 2 totally different flavors. Oh, you'll smell it, and it starts to smell a little toasty. It's ready. Oh, look at this tempered spices. Again, it's all about the fragrance and the extra aroma it's going to add to this chutney. So right now, I'm just going to pour this over the chutney we just made. Oh, look at that. Now this will take your avocado coconut chutney to the next level. All right, so we want to introduce a little bit of texture and do a little bit of an avocado chili coconut sambal. We want a red chili and a green chili. Halve it. Just remove the seeds. So all you need to do is use the tip of your knife here, run that down just so you get nice long strands. Finely dice this. So just pick the leaves off, the mint and the coriander. This is just going to add again freshness. So pop this all into a pile and then roll it up and slice away. Now stems have got so much flavors as well, so all you want to do here is finally chop these stems and the leaves. Now for this particular element, you don't want the avocado to be super mushy, so get one that is just right so that it can still hold its shape. I like using a spoon, a big spoon, kind of a shallow spoon. This makes it so much easier. And you want to dice it so that it's really lovely and even. I'm just going to pop these little squares in. We're going to add some lemon juice and the zest. Again, the zest adds a whole heap of freshness. But for this one, I'm actually going to turn and use the finer grate. Coconut. Tiny bit of sugar. I'm just going to add a touch of smoked salt. That's going to be so good. Then squeeze the lemon over the top. Now, what's really good about lemon and avocados is it actually helps to stop the oxidization. Just fold it so you don't mush up the avocado. Wow. Spot on. Now for cooking of the appam. All right, so I've heated this cast iron pan and I've just added a little bit of oil. I don't want it to be swimming in oil, so I'm just gonna wipe it down with some paper towels. This will stop it from sticking. So look at that, that's all the bubble. It's beautiful. So that's exactly what we want to see. So I'm just gonna mix this up. You want it on sort of medium heat and you can drop it down a bit later. Get a ladle full of this. Pour it in the middle and then let it sit in the middle, and then wooden lid goes on top. So when you actually cook a good appam, the middle bit where most of the batter settles looks a little bit like a fluffy crumpet. I mean, it's just beautiful, and it's got that sort of sour fermented flavor. Voila, look at that. So the edges are nice and crispy. They've released from the sides. Let's help it along a bit. And here you go, a beautiful appam. Right, beautiful appams. Now let's dress it up. So there's a couple of ways you can serve this. Just with the chutneys on the side, or I'm going to plate one on top of it. I think it's just the fact that you can have a little bit of fun, try something a little different. But before we finish off, I'm just going to dress it lightly with a little bit of coconut cream. And there you have it, guys. Appam with avocado coconut chutney and a fresh avocado coconut salsa. Bon appetit.